Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another Halo video. Now today's video, I want to talk about something that's going like absolute crazy in the Halo community, and that is the Halo leaks that's going around, which contains 90 gigabyte 90. That's it. And in this file, they have like cut content like that Bungie were working on, like early working in 1998 and I think the early 2000. There's just so much content, not just for Halo C, but for Halo 2 and Halo 3. And many of us probably see this as a massive W, for now. But I think in the long term, this is a massive L. I think this is really severely bad, for us Halo players. The reason I say that is because, as you guys know, one of the digsite members, I don't know if it's the entire team. One of them from digsite, they've leaked the files, in which contains 19 gigabyte, and that is absolutely wild. And it has so much content, like you look through the files, there's just so much like they given us and to the community. And whilst it's fun trying this out and see what's being cut and see see what's playable, like it is really fun discovering all of that. But I think in the long term this is a massive L, because I think right now the digsite team is completely dead from what I've heard. Like there's no one there's no one exists at the digsite team. No one's not working on anything, and Microsoft just completely let them go. And I don't know if it's 343 as well, or Halo Studios. I don't know if they're are angry at them. It's not like I mean, I don't. It's not like 343 own these games. It's not like they made these games. 343 or Halo Studios. I mean, they're the same company, right? So yeah, so I don't see them being that angry. I think it's more like from Microsoft, because Microsoft, they're the ones that were there from the very beginning, and they are the publishers at the end of the day, and they did not like what they've seen. And I've heard something about like the digsite team, they weren't getting paid. Apparently, I mean, they were volunteered to do the work, and they're doing it. Yeah, they want we want to volunteer, we want to do the work for you guys, but I think they should have got paid because they've given us so much. So much content, and it got to a point where they should have got paid. It's same thing to the Forge community, where the Forge was, where Forge they were carrying Halo Infinite, and they're giving us a lot of cool maps, and but I feel like they weren't getting paid by 343, and now it's a similar thing here, where the modders were not getting paid at all, and they're giving us good stuff, like for example that the E3 2003 demo that we got for Halo 2, and which was absolutely remarkable. And the way I see this, guys, is a massive L, because I don't know where Halo's gonna go from here. I don't know what's gonna happen to the MCC. There's literally no one's not gonna work on MCC now. No one's not updating the content. We should we don't know if we're gonna get a mod browser, and we definitely don't know if we're ever gonna see console mod support going to, if that's ever gonna happen. We don't know if modding is going to go to consoles, and this is a massive help for the entire community. And it's a good. I'm kind of happy for the digsite team, leaking this, because they weren't getting paid, and we weren't getting a lot of content, for the MCC, like new content. It just seems like Microsoft doesn't care, or 343, and that's what the digsite team just, because I think they knew them, they're not going to be there for that. They're not going to be there forever, so they might as well just leak the entire thing, because they were just doing volunteering work or something, and that was it. But really, we're not getting anything at this point. We're literally nothing. I don't know what's going to happen to the MCC now, and it's very saddening, because MCC still has a lot of potential. There was still more stuff to be improved on, and we want to see more stuff with it. I wanted the MCC to be the next Gary's mod, we should have got a mod browser with auto download, and we should have got we should have got something insane, increased play cap. I remember Microsoft and 343 were mentioning that they were playtesting, with a higher play cap. They said this a few years ago, in 2020, and they were doing some testing, and I thought they would that's what they were gonna bring out for the MCC, but But nothing is happening with the MCC now. That's it. Like I think this is the only thing we're gonna get, which is the 90 gigabyte, which is a lot. Don't get me wrong, but in the long term, it's not going to bring Halo back. It's not bringing players back, you know, because most of the content, um, it's only like part of like multiplayer, and some of it is like single player, I think. And I'm just praying, man. Like someone, like someone at Microsoft and TF2 will turn around and be like, you know what, let's go back to the MCC. Let's continue updating the game, because I feel like MCC could have been the perfect live service game, unlike Infinite. And there's just so much like amazing content for that game that it's jam packed, and I just hate to see, the game, the games are just gonna be left out in in the dark, and no one is not gonna bother with them. And I was hoping for a mod browser, like that was the dream for the community, like that could have increased the lifespan for the game, and we could have had increased play cap, and maybe like proximity to voice chat or whatever. Like this could have opened up more doors for modders, for the games, and we could have potentially seen Halo becoming a role-playing game. It seems like they don't see the potential, and I'm praying that maybe Certain Affinity could, could go back to could work on the MCC. I don't know if they're working on the next Halo project. I mean, I've heard they cancelled Tatanka, so what are they working on right at this point, right? So they might as well just bring in Certain Affinity and just have them updating Halo MCC. Make it into a proper live service game. Give us all the stuff that we wanted, that we've been dreaming of, and I promise you, people are going to come back to Halo just for the MCC. Like we could have seen a massive population boost, and we've seen it a few times. Like we've seen Halo MCC hitting 15k, 10k. Right now it's around like 6,000, 5,000, but it could boost even further. You'd have people buying MCC, and and the games are just gonna live on like forever. And the only thing that we need now is a mod browser, increased player cap. And the reason why I say increased player cap because most of these multi maps are huge. I look at Rejected Shotgun, and his map is huge, and I mean, I know, guys, I know the video should be me talking about the Halo leak stuff, which is cool. I mean, I just feel like it's not good enough, and I feel like this is like bad to worse, for the community, because Microsoft completely don't want to trust us anymore. They don't want to trust the community, and I should be talking about the Halo leak stuff, but I don't want to keep talking about. I want to talk about the future, like what's gonna happen to the MCC and what I want from it, and it's just it's really hard to be positive, at this point about Halo, and it's just this isn't good what we're seeing. Like some of you, I mean, some of you guys might see this as a W, but for me this is a massive L in the future, and I'm just praying something happens, like something good happens with the MCC, with the Master Chief Collection. I couldn't care less about what's gonna happen to Infinite. I don't play that anymore. Like as you guys know, I've hit hero rank. I just stopped playing it. I just play MCC off stream. Like you guys don't really see me streaming Halo as much, but I do play MCC. I do play off stream, and I do still make videos on it. Like right now, I'm making a video about Halo MCC, and I'm just praying like a massive miracle comeback for MCC. And I don't know if like the next Halo game, I know it's not gonna live up to the hype. It's gonna be a massive letdown again. And why continue working on that? Like if anything, they should be working on campaign DLCs, because that's what the community wants. Like we want to campaign a lot of spin-off games, and have them just working on the MCC. Continue building making it into a proper live service game. The MCC, and it'd be amazing. Like I can imagine them, if Certain Affinity came along and they were continuously updating the game. I promise this MCC will it will explode, in popularity wise. Like I'm not talking about, there's gonna be 300,000 people playing. No, I'm not saying that, but we could likely see numbers averaging around 15k, 15 to 10k players playing the game on a daily basis. Maybe possibly more, maybe around 20k. Like that'd be a perfect number for the game, for the games on the MCC. And what I want to mention is I feel like TF3 or Halo Studios, whatever, they shouldn't get involved, because they might get angry about the Halo leaks going around, but really they shouldn't be, because it's not even their games, right? Like why you guys are so butthurt? Like it belongs to Bungie. Like Bungie are the ones should be coming forward, but they're not, right? So they should not even get involved at all, because they weren't even made by 343, like these games. Besides Halo 4, right? But who the hell touches that? So in my opinion, in my opinion, 343 should not get involved. I think Certain Infinity should really step in and save the MCC, because the MCC, there's so much potential. There's so much stuff that needs to be worked on. Like I'm always hearing people saying, Pay Hines has saved MCC. In my opinion, he hasn't saved MCC. At least not yet. At least not yet. He hasn't saved it, because there's still more work to be done on the MCC. We still don't have a mod browser. We need a mod browser with auto download, and we need a increased player cap. For crying out loud, like I don't want to see 16 players. I want to see like I know it sounds extreme, but I want to see a 100 player cap. And I promise you this, you're going to see so many people playing this. I want to see proximity of voice chat. You know, there's still so much stuff they can do with the MCC, and that's what's frustrating. And because they don't want to do it, and I'm really hoping Certain Infinity comes around and just does something with the MCC. I do think it's a good thing, you know, digsite leaked all of this, because they weren't getting paid, and you know, I think this was the last time that I mean, I think they were going to leave anyways. I don't know, like Microsoft probably don't want them there. You know, they no longer want the team there or anything, so that's why they probably leaked all of this, which is the good thing in the end. But it's kind of like, you know, no, it's kind of nerve-wracking, because this means they don't want anyone to work on the MCC. You know, they just want to continue focus on the future projects for Halo. But at this point, man, like I'm not looking forward to the next Halo game. Like I'm kind of done at this point. Like a lot of people seem to hyping it all up. You know, oh, we have a Halo Studios. They're a completely new studio, and it's not a new studio. I know what you guys. I know. Like I don't know why you guys think that this is the shit 343. Sure, the leadership has changed, but they are still the same developers that were hired, right, to work on Halo, and they hate you know, working on Halo. They even admitted that themselves, like, well, yeah, we don't like Halo, but we're still working on it. They're there just to make money, not to make a good game, and that's what's very frustrating, because Halo is in a spot right now where it doesn't deserve to be at. You know, there's so many games that are just like succeeding, and you know, and you know, I look at Helldivers. You know, I don't play Helldivers, but that game is absolutely killing it. You know, obviously I don't have the game, but I've just heard a lot of good stuff about it. And like Halo's nowhere there on the list, you know, and it's just so frustrating to see where Halo is at. You know, I really want to see this game, the Master Chief Collection, to succeed. You know, to be an ongoing, you know, franchise. You know, I want it to have more updates non-stop. Like we've seen it with other games, like bloody Half-Life 1 and Half-Life 2. You know, those games are still getting updates. Like their 20th anniversary came recently, and it was getting consistent updates. And I don't know how many people are playing Half-Life 2 right now, but there's probably like around like 8,000 to 7,000 people playing, and they're still updating the game. Like they got new features for that game, and same thing with Half-Life 1. And the games are very old, like a few decades old, especially Half-Life 1. And why can't Halo MCC, like where was Halo MCC 10 years anniversary? Like people were assuming, oh, we're gonna get a massive update for the MCC. Surely there has to be a server browser, right? A mod browser, right? Nope, we didn't even get that. If Microsoft goes back, you know, working on the MCC, and let's say Certain Infinity we're working on it, I feel like Microsoft can trust them. Unfortunately, sadly, Microsoft can't trust the community, so that's why I'm bringing in Certain Infinity involved. So they should go back and working on the MCC and give us, you know, continuously, you know, giving us more updates for the games, and I swear to you, MCC will live on forever if they keep on updating the games. You know, giving us official updates, giving that console updates as well. Don't leave them in the dark as well, man, because they're missing a lot of content. They should have got that E3 2003 demo. Look, I don't really love playing on consoles. I actually don't. In fact, I despise the Xbox. But I hate to see console users being left out like that. You know, because I do have friends that play on Xbox, and I hate to see you guys, you know, like, to be left out. You know, like literally there's no content like whatsoever for the MCC on Xbox. So I'm praying that they get like they might not get everything, but if they can just bring in some of the campaign content, that'd be really good, and some of the multiplayer content as well. So I want to see, you know, console mods going to Xbox, and it'd be a massive W for them, and a massive W for us, because which means we can play with them with console players on these modded maps, and campaigns or whatever. There's still so much stuff that needs to be done on the MCC. We still don't have campaign crossplay for all the games, like Halo CE and Halo 2. I think Halo 2 is missing that as well. I think so far we only have Halo 3 and ODST campaign crossplay, but other than that, yeah, we still need to have a campaign crossplay as well. There's still so much stuff they can do with the MCC. It's absolutely wild, and that's why I want Certain Infinity, to work on the MCC, because I know the digsite team is no longer a thing, sadly. I really love the digsite team. I think they were amazing, giving us what we want, giving us what we wanted, and but I feel like Microsoft just don't want them involved. So it's like, okay, fair enough. Like, why not bring Certain Infinity? I don't know what project Certain Infinity is working on, but I think they should come involved, working on the MCC. But yeah, guys, that's all I want to say in today's video. I know it's kind of like I wasn't really talking about the leak stuff, what's been leaked, because I just find it quite a massive L in my opinion, because that's it. There's no more updates for the MCC. That's why I don't want to like hype up the leaks, because I feel like this is a massive L for us, and that's why I was talking about, okay, Microsoft should at least get Certain Infinity involved working on the MCC, not FIFA 3 or Halo Series, whatever, because I feel like this is gonna mess up in the MCC. I feel like they should be working on the next Halo project, even though no one cares for it. But yeah, I'm gonna stop the video here. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you guys think about about this news that's been going around. Like, do you guys find this as a massive W, a massive L? Let me know down in the comments below. For me, I find this as a massive L, because we're not going to get any more updates for the MCC, and that's that. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and be sure to follow me on Twitch. I do stream a lot there on Twitch, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.